Hello everyone, this is David, and thank you for watching this video. I have a question for you, and I hope you'll wait until the end of this video to answer it in the comments, but please do share it, because I'm really curious, and I think you're all going to enjoy seeing other people's answers to this question. And the question is, if you could take a trip into your own mind, what would it look like? What would your heart look like? What would your thoughts and ideas look like? What would your emotions look like? What would your hopes and dreams appear to be? I'm thinking in very abstract terms here. On November 6th, 2017, I sat down to write something. I was feeling particularly alien in this world of ours, and I needed to explore this idea of what does it actually look like inside of my head if I could travel into my own psyche. What would I actually see? And today I'm going to share that piece with you. It is deeply personal because I am cracking open my psychology and showing it to you right here. It's an interesting exercise. It's a short piece, and I want to know, towards the end of this, what yours would look like, what your world looks like inside of your head. So without any further ado, let's roll an intro. So if you're new here, you can get to know me just a little bit, and then we're going to get right to it. Here we go. So I'm holding this in my hands right here, and the title of it is I Am Alien. Again, November 6, 2017. So I've been sitting on this for 2.5 years now, and I've always held it kind of near and dear to my heart. It's not a particularly dramatic piece of writing, but it's just something really personal, and it shows a view of things that, honestly, it's just helped me understand myself better, taking what I feel like is a deep dive into my own head and coloring it in terms of a visual world that you could see. Now, it's important for another reason, and that reason is that this piece that was written about 2.5 years ago was one of the foundational building blocks of the book that I'm currently perilously close to finishing. And so it actually appears in the book, and it's a little different. I had to add characters and dialogue and change the scenes slightly, but the entire concept of it is present in there. And so you're getting a peek right now into the book that I'm writing, and you're getting a peek, a pretty clear peek into my own brain and how I was feeling at the time, and honestly, how I still just feel, and how I try to view myself and view my emotions, thoughts, dreams, hopes, and everything else. I've shared this with you before, but in the book that I'm currently writing, my main character is an INFJ and starts out as a very unhealthy INFJ and probably still remains unhealthy throughout a major part of the book. But a lot of my ideas and my thoughts and my writings make it into that character, and this is an important piece of that. It's also something that I really enjoy reading, and I enjoy reading aloud and sharing stuff like this with you guys. So I'm procrastinating because I'm afraid to get started, but I hope you like this. And what I'm going to do is put in a backdrop and kind of set the mood a little bit. So you're going to see a quick transition, and then I'm going to get to the writing, and then I will be back with you with just a couple of extra thoughts on it and a prompt to have you share your own ideas with me in the comments. Here we go. I am alien. When I close my eyes, I fall. With the grace of an angel, not the tumultuous tumbling of an acrobat, I descend into myself, gentle and comfortable. Through sky and stars and endless universe, I land, feet planted firm, in a place not unlike the world I'm in. My feet are bare, touching soft, damp grass, and I open my eyes to a bright world. This is my home. I breathe deep, and the sweet scent of earth and pine fill my lungs, and the sweet taste of clean, cool air drifts across my lips. A gentle breeze caresses my hair as if a lover. There is no sound but the beating of my heart. I walk through the cool grass toward the woods just ahead, shaded, mysterious, enticing. In this place, there are trees, tall, young, and fallen. The trees are my thoughts and ideas. This forest represents my mind. Many trees have grown into something incredible and towering. New growth is just beginning, struggling to find light through the canopy. Countless trees have failed and collapsed, hollow, rotten, forgotten, being absorbed to feed the others. My feet connect with the forest floor as if I am made of root. The earthy aroma of lush soil permeates my lungs as I walk, connected to this place, nourishing my mind with every barefooted step. When I step clear of the woods, I move on to a rocky shore. I sit upon a smooth, weathered stone and look to a never-ending sea. The water defies physical rules. Dark and raging in a hurricane, seconds later, sweet and still and calm as glass. This sea represents my heart. Here, I sit, watching the water and its massive ebb and flow. Lightning crashing on calm seas, waves as tall as mountains rising above endless, deep water. White foam cascading down upon itself under clear blue skies. A sunset on one side, mirroring the sunrise on the other. Constant motion, constant movement, constant calm, constant contradiction. Sea spray droplets perch on my arm from small crashing waves at my feet, and I feel close to my heart. I feel comfortable, yet uncertain. Tiny, but in control. I have a million questions for the sea, but I know every answer. I want to dive in, but I'm terrified. It only makes perfect sense because it doesn't. I look to the sky, filled with the brightest stars from horizon to horizon. The night sky holds all of my dreams. The stars are shooting, shining, forming, and dying. This is a sky filled with every hope from my heart and every idea from my mind. It covers this entire place. It is always shifting and moving, steady and slow. While this universe above is in a state of constant change, it is comforting watching my hopes and dreams illuminate my world. My eyes are wide, looking skyward. My pupils reflect swirling galaxies filled with billions of stars, each a hope, each a dream. Too massive to comprehend, too far to reach, but all within my sight. Because I am home, with an ancient towering forest representing my ideas, an incredible sea representing my heart, and an entire universe of dreams, hopes, and possibilities reflecting upon my eyes. This place is magnificent, and as much as I hope to stay, this world won't let me. I fight and scratch and claw, and it pushes me away because it is too comfortable and too lonely. This world seduces me, and it knows I must not stay long, lest I never leave. When I close my eyes, I rise. Tumbling out of control into the sky, the grace gone. There is only violent twisting and turning as I am torn from my home. I slam back into this world, awkward, hurting. I open my eyes to the earth I am in, and it feels harsh and hard. Here, I am alien. But I have missed it, just as I always miss home. All right. So it is difficult sharing things that are deeply personal like that. And it's hard pushing this stuff out into the world. But for me, this is a really important thing. It's part of getting a message out to hopefully change your perspective on how you see yourself and give you a new point of view, and one that allows you to be a little kinder and a little bit more forgiving of yourself as well, and understanding that you are a complex individual. This has very little to do with really being an INFJ and everything to do with how you see yourself and how you can adapt to the ways that you think and your thoughts and ideas and emotions, and really take the utmost care of them, because ultimately you have to take care of yourself. And I really hope that you can, and I hope that this piece helped. So now that you've seen this and you have my idea of this totally abstract concept of what it would be like to dive into your own head and experience it, I want you to share with me right in the comments. What would if you could dive into your own head and your own world, what would these things look like? What would represent your ideas and your thoughts? What would represent your heart? What would represent your emotions, your dreams, just everything? I'm really curious to know what's the first thing that comes to mind if you could pick a scene, a setting, or a place, or something abstract to represent these elements of you. So please share it. I really hope you liked the piece, and I appreciate you as always. Thank you so much for watching.